Alrighty, welcome. I can't believe it's time already to draw some cards for Sagittarius season. This month of Scorpio season really flew by. I'm coming to you to share our messages for Sagittarius season. I started doing this a few months ago, and instead of doing month by month, I'm doing it with each astrological sign. So thank God we are moving out of the depths of Scorpio season. And I was reflecting on why was it so intense for me this year? And we did have eclipses on the Taurus Scorpio axis. A lot of letting go because the South Node is in Scorpio, a lot of facing fears, a lot of deep emotional purging. So today, the planet of Venus moves into the sign of Sagittarius just prior to Sagittarius season. I am coming to you with this recording on the 16th of November. So Venus, the planet of love, beauty, resources, moves into a more optimistic, mutable fire sign, right? So we're leaving a feminine water, very emotional, very intense psyche sign of Scorpio into a more of an optimistic, rising above, philosophy, mutable fire. So fire signs are masculine. So Sagittarius season is to begin when the sun enters Sagittarius on the 22nd of November, and that will roll us right through until the 21st of December. So Sagittarius season. Again, really super intense coming up out of the depths of our emotions, the depths of our psyche. And now with the archer, the arrow shooting outwards, higher, above, setting an optimism about ourselves, setting some intentions to rise up out of all of the transformation that we went through in Scorpio season, and really finding a way to be the philosopher, be the one willing to learn and teach, right? Sagittarius is when they find their passion, when the Sagittarius energy finds their passion, they go on this higher learning expedition, so to speak, and are really wanting to tap into that and also sharing. So I find it amazing because I'm a Sagittarius rising and I love to learn anything about astrology because I feel the stars in the heavens just mirror what's going on within us. And so I always utilize the energy of astrology to help us shift and kind of guide us through the current energies that we have to work with. So I won't go into all the new moon and then Mercury moving into Sagittarius as well tomorrow, because this is basically for our 5 card draw, a little different this month because I did not draw them out ahead of time. So I think what I'm going to do first is draw an energy from the Twin Flame Journey Tarot to see which tarot card wants to come out for Sagittarius season. I always work with the divine, the white light, God, creator, source. I know that all things are possible through that energy. We do have a lot of human spikes that are happening. So the energy of Earth, our bodies, Gaia, everybody who inhibits her, Earth dwellers, star seeds, are integrating a lot of light. We had more come in last night. Wheel of Fortune. This is a major arcana. Destined opportunities. So whatever it is that you transformed and went into the depths of during Scorpio season, we are asking to get on that wheel. We're asking for it to have the optimism, right? This 10 is a new beginning energy. It's the creation number of 1 plus the infinite number of 0, which is all creation. So Sagittarius season can bring up a lot of passion. You may be inspired for the things that you have transformed during Scorpio season. And now we're just asking to be that leader, to be that one taking accountability over our own lives, to start a new beginning, to have the realization of abundance within you, knowing that all things start within you. And that's another perfect word coming up too with the abundance is Sagittarius season is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, abundance, optimism, expansion. And so whatever that is that you have purged during Scorpio season, allow that passion, right? Because Sagittarius rules over the sacral chakra. Again, that reminds me of zero being the number of creation, infinite opportunities, infinite possibilities, and staying present in our bodies as well. What else is coming up for me with this card, Destined Opportunities? So you see this clock on there. And so don't be held back by restrictions, right? The Saturn energy. This is a time to expand, perhaps even your consciousness, being able to, again, pull yourself up, that fire energy, out of all of the things that you dove deep in during Scorpio season. I know it was super intense for me. Like, I was reflecting on it before it came on. Like, what the hell was the cause of it being so deep this year? Because usually, thinning of the veil, which I believe is just going to be all the time, but they say that around Scorpio season. And I'm like, well, we were letting go of with that south node there, getting hot now. Darn. Um, with that south node there, we were all asked to let go of those deep hidden fears that may have surfaced for you. So from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle, we're going to draw another message. Again, these are my 5-card draws for inspiration, for guidance, for awareness, opportunities that we can work with through Sagittarius season. Again, mutable fire. So getting started on that passion or creative energy that you are now starting to feel as we move into this mutable fire energy, and it rules over the sacral chakra. Find balance, full moon in Libra. So that was the thing going through Scorpio season. A lot of us were reflecting over relationships, old versions of ourselves that we're letting die, right? That is what Scorpio season's about, is about death and then the resurrection. I feel like the optimism and the significance of Sagittarius season is to rise above that, to find that balance within you now and allow that to drive your passion forward. Be the leader. Be the one in your family that breaks away from karmic ties. Be the one that is, oh, I just completely disappeared. Be that one that's the one that's going, you know what? I'm in harmony within myself. I am now calling in harmonious relationships. This is again with that deep dive that we went into emotional depths during Scorpio season. This is could perhaps be bringing up a balance of our emotions and then our passion, allowing whatever died and whatever we have felt that resurrected during Scorpio season to now really come into fruition through balance, through harmony, through our relationship to ourselves and also relationships to others. So from the Gaia Oracle for Sagittarius season, what is it that we can use for knowledge, wisdom, awareness, guidance? Sagittarius season. Right there, that one. Apprehension. Moving out into the world, doubt, fear. Card number 18. So for me, instantly, as I'm seeing this, you may be feeling really raw. You may be feeling very vulnerable for the depths that you went into over the past month. Now is the time as we start getting more and more of these heavenly bodies that are moving into Sagittarius, more of the heavenly reflection within us is with Sagittarius being a masculine energy. Step out of that apprehension, but appreciate the pause that you might be feeling right now. Doubt and fears. So maybe perhaps the shedding that you did during Scorpio season, you're a little bit apprehensive. Maybe you are feeling like really vulnerable to the world of allowing the world to see you in the position in a new light. Let's read a little bit from that one to dive into that. Look at, she's even laying on some really dark, it looks to be soil, but she's got greenery over top of her. And as she just pauses in that moment, maybe you're still continually releasing the fear, the doubt that you might have within yourself. All the power is within you. Don't let that hold you back. Apprehension. Let's do card 18. So 18, if that's significant for anybody. 1 plus 8 is also a 9. So 9 is a completion number. So this to me is just saying, let it go. Let it go. Be sure of yourself. I think a lot of us worked on healthy boundaries through Scorpio season and becoming more vocal about that with people around us in that relationship, right? Maybe some of you spoke up and said, hey, I need to just do me. And maybe this apprehension is maybe some of you kind of caught a little bit of a backlash from that. If you did, that's not your tribe, that's not your people. So don't be apprehensive for any of the work that you've done. Maybe you've outgrown. See all the greenery above her again. Like I said, appreciate your growth. It's time to get going. There is nothing to fear. Take the first step. Just do it. This is so Sagittarius. And you will find that you'll work out, it will work out for you. The longer you procrastinate, the harder it will be. Oh my God. Talk about procrastination. I think because of Scorpio season taking us so inner emotional depths, psychological even, that it could have caused a little bit of procrastination within you. Time to clear the stagnant energy, right? Sacral chakra, home. Clear up that stagnant energy. Don't let it hold you back. Don't let it make you feel stuck. So it's understandable that you feel unsure of yourself. The first step is sometimes the hardest. You have much to offer, and you will realize this as you move out into the world. Be brave. Even if you initially make mistakes, you will be well received. Treat every day as a learning experience. That's so Sagittarius too. As your confidence increases, so too will your self-esteem and success. You are sincere and a beautiful person. Do not doubt yourself. The affirmation for this card is, I surrender my fear and I replace it with love. I surrender my fear and I replace it with love. I surrender my doubt and I replace it with confidence. That's totally Sagittarius, right? Confidence. I see myself moving out into the world with ease. I give thanks for all I learn and experience. Each day is full of possibilities. Amen to that. The next message we will be drawing from is my Ganesh, the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. And I haven't used this deck in quite some time. I was drawn to it. I come sit in my little space here and light a candle and breathe and connect with God. And then I just allow my gut intuition to guide me on which decks to use for each season. So these are the decks that I chose for Sagittarius season. So what is the energy Ganesh for Sagittarius season? Oh my God, I'm held back by fear all the often, and I keep myself in check. Like I don't ignore it. I'll just go, really? And I witnessed myself doing that quite significantly through Scorpio season, right? Enlightenment. Beautiful card 27. Another 9 energy coming up here. Wow, just wow. Wait till I show you this card. And again, apologies if it don't show up as well on here. I'm using still my laptop, not my other recording device. Whoa, is that beautiful? So enlightenment. As we dove deep into Scorpio season, that transformation is so powerful. And that resurrection within you is the enlightenment to see what was out of balance within you, to see what was off kilter in your relationships. Don't be held back by that. Moving through it, taking that and offering it to the world, because you have within you something that is very unique, very important. Just your light being here is significant. And with this enlightenment card, oh, so beautiful. The message is the color purple is associated with being art, creativity, and spirituality. It is considered the color of honor, courage, and sometimes associated with a royalty. Ganesha is sharing the purple hue to assist you with your spiritual journey inside yourself. By connecting with him and his energy, you will be redirected back to your true, enlightened nature. Your crown chakra is the purple chakra that is connected to the well-being of the mind, body, and spirit in life and beyond. So again, working with this Sagittarius season, I said to you guys prior, these stars in the heavens reflect what goes on within us, and each one of them symbolizes something. So the sacral chakra during Sagittarius season, that creative life force energy is asking us to take that passion and that leadership role forward, to not be doubting yourself right now, right? There's always somebody that could benefit from hearing what you have to say, what you have to share, sharing your creative arts. All energy blocks keep you from connecting to your true source. Set a clear goal of how you would like to connect with your higher self. You may choose to be the healer or to practice a specific modality such as Reiki. You may simply choose to meditate. Everyone has psychic ability and the connection to the divine. Open yourself up consciously to the opportunities that will help you reach your goals. To really enjoy living life on Earth, the more you can do to release the limiting programs and emotional patterns, the more quickly and easily you will manifest your desires. You can create your life as you intend it. Choose to live life fully and achieve real enlightenment where all things are possible. Amen to that. And a lot of us letting go of old belief systems, patterns that were brought in through whether it be family dynamics, getting stuck in our own belief system to where we're not expanding our view, like the Sagittarius energy, learning new philosophy. And that's how we usually create our own beliefs. But now it's time to break the pattern of what society has taught you, maybe what your family has taught you, maybe even within your own cultural background taught you, and to rise above and expand that into the consciousness of the eternal, the enlightenment that comes through with that. Like I said, being present in your body, but making sure, like the Holy Trinity, right? The connection to all that is, clearing of your mind, clearing of your emotional body, clearing of your physical body, and really finding the balance there, that universal alignment, right? Holy Trinity. So from the Starcodes Astro for Sagittarius season, woo, that is a beautiful card. I wish the color showed up on the screen better. It's so vibrant. We get 2 9s here. So, I mean, I feel like this being the 9ing being a completion cycle, right? Like I'm done with this depth that I went into, and it was all in due time. We needed to go into the depths that we go into in Scorpio season. I just found it very, very kind of fucking debilitating at times because of how deep I went into fears. I've spoke about it here on my channel, grief, And then also Scorpio season, you know, is that interaction between others, whether it be personal relationships, banking, anything that our resources are enmeshed with others. Sagittarius season, debilitated, discomfort. So this in the star codes is about when a planet is in a position or a sign that it's debilitated, where it's not exactly comfortable, right? Um, the planet of Sagittarius is currently retrograde in Pisces and will not move back into, is it Aries? What did I pull up? It will stay retrograde and then go direct in the sign of Pisces with Neptune. So a lot of expansion, and you know what, too, don't get lost in the illusions with Jupiter there being in with Neptune too. So let's see what debilitated, expand upon that. I know it is where a planet is not in its, you know, like Venus is very at home in like Taurus, the moon is at home in Cancer, so to speak. So when the moon is in Capricorn, it's not exactly comfortable, right? That's what a debilitated energy is. So I'm feeling now like I had, because I left these cards out in front of me this time, and I'm picking up on this debilitated discomfort is that fear that is still residual. And that's because we have this apprehension card. It's making you feel stuck in the mud, not exactly comfortable. Like I know I have to journey forward and higher and above all of this and take a leadership role or start a creative project, but I'm a little bit apprehension. I'm a little bit paused. I haven't found my balance yet with the Libra energy. So this debilitated energy I'm feeling is drawn to this, where it's saying it's time to move out into the world. Don't fear. Don't fear the depths that you've transformed during Scorpio season. Fear, doubt, and worry, right? It's such a, this whole earth plane is traumatic for the sensitive soul, so it can leave you debilitated. I also feel like with Jupiter, the ruling planet of Sagittarius season, being with Neptune, it's asking us to not escape from our sensitivities, to not escape and not and wear those rose-colored glasses, so to speak, right? And I'm bringing that up because Jupiter rules Sagittarius season, and it's with Neptune. So whatever Jupiter touches, it expands it. Neptune on the higher octave can be just very spiritual, very intuitive, very in sync with the collective. But on the lower vibration of that, it can be, I'm so sensitive that I'm debilitated, I'm disassociated, right? Um, and it creates a discomfort within us. Let's read a little bit. And I don't, there we go. If you put a well-organized city dweller deep in the wild woods, they'd be accidentally debilitated, out of their element, and pushed to live up to their potential. They may be uncomfortable, but the situation offers a chance to stretch further and develop their soul. The same goes for a planet in a sign or placement that's awkward with its nature. For example, Mercury is the least mercurial when it is in Pisces, opposite the sign Virgo, which it rules. That's exactly what I was just saying. It's debilitated in its opposite sign, but we have to, the opportunity of like a city person going into the woods is to look at the resources, to look at the opportunities of what that discomfort made you feel. And then you rise above it in the Sagittarius energy of, wow, what did I learn from this experience? And that's kind of where I'm feeling this is going for us. So the action of this message is, this is time. You are invaluable. You are the invaluable sidekick. This is not your game, but you have a lot of contribute, not a lot to contribute nonetheless. And the long-term benefits will be worth your efforts. Learn and listen rather than assert yourself and your opinions. Learn and listen. Sagittarius, higher learning, new understandings, higher perspectives. of the depths that we just went through during Scorpio season. Wow. Use your strength and leadership skills to support and center another person or project. Pass the ball to someone who is in the position to run with it. Back up a leader. Do the work behind the scenes and bolster the team. The challenge with this energy is whether you're an artist among the engineers or a linebacker among the ballerinas, you may struggle to apply your talents in this situation. In these moments, it's easy to slip into self-pity and self-doubt. The gift is you are being challenged to grow in ways you cannot predict. That is so what Sagittarius season is asking us. You're being asked to diversify, stretch, and strengthen your weak muscles. Only you can decide if it's time to take that challenge, but this experience also encourages you to love yourself in the quiet moments and to appreciate what you bring to the table, even when nobody else notices. That's what this stepping out and rising above is for Sagittarius season. It always starts with you. This apprehension energy might be just what I said of being concerned of what the outside world thinks, whatever of you. Don't let that hold you back. It's a limited, all it is a limited belief. And right now, during Sagittarius season, we're asking to expand that understanding, knowledge, even higher education, whether it be, oh, I see a higher perspective of why I was in the relationships I was in. Now I'm going to rise above it. Thank you for the lessons and blessings. Some people you may need to say goodbye to, or maybe you already have. And now I'm going to rise above that. And that's the true history of who I am today. Is I've been through a lot of freaking hard knocks. I'm sure many of you have as well. I've learned the lessons and blessings in it. I've allowed it to push me forward to be a better, stronger, spiritual, strong person. There's been a lot of enlightenment. That's grief takes you deep. Speaking of Scorpio season, we were just all in it. No matter what it is you're grieving, whether it be something physical, whether it be an old version of yourself, whatever that is, the enlightenment that comes after the transformation, after the resurrection is so powerful. So anything else for Sagittarius season? And again, boom, Venus into Sagittarius, boom, Mercury into Sagittarius, boom, the sun. And then on the 22nd, 23rd, we will have a new moon in very early degrees of Sagittarius. So this is the energy we have to work with. Anything else I want to share? Yeah, let's do an I am affirmation. For Sagittarius season. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you're doing well. Again, everything is here to teach us. So these destined opportunities with the Wheel of Fortune card is to get on that ride, baby. Utilize your sacral energy, your creative life force energy. Don't allow yourself to be held back. You know, our egos do that shit to us all the time. I'm always a work in progress. I will not be debilitated by anything, including myself, right? Transformation's not comfortable. It says right there, discomfort. Again, if you have a sun in Virgo like myself, you look to Pisces to balance you out. So I'm used to be such a very detail-oriented person, and Pisces I've kind of had to teach myself to surrender, and I'm not perfect at it, and that is where the work in progress keeps coming up. If you're interested in alternative social medias that I'm on, I highly encourage you to go to the banner at my home screen. Almost forgot to do this. Click on the top on my MeWe, my Rumble, and my Telegram. I share a lot on Telegram daily, a wide variety of stuff. Always, always, always follow the Rumble there because we don't know how long YouTube will be here. So I highly encourage you to please go to my Rumble channel, which all you have to do is click on that banner on the top of my home screen channel page. Subscribe to me there. Join the Telegram channel if you'd like to. Join me on MeWe too. The I Am affirmation for Sagittarius season. I am one with my inner child. Love yourself up. This is how we break through the densities to heal them, inner child wounds, anything that was you may have not felt was nurtured as you were a little child personally, but the inner child is to love yourself up. And also joy, joy, joy. I'm totally freaking guilty of this. We all need more joy to break up the density that's happening within us on the earth plane with all these free will choices happening. Do something that makes you smile, watch comedy. I just was tuned in to a lot of animal channels the other night that make me laugh and make me feel good in my heart. Whatever it is, love up your inner child. Don't let the things of the now or the past debilitate you. And with this crown chakra energy coming up, meditate, get your mind, your heart, your body in alignment. Don't allow yourself to be held back. Find that balance. Find that balance. And then grab a hold of the destined opportunities. We're in the body. Stay present. Stay optimistic. And much love to you guys. I will see you the next time.